pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most important, weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunity.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The option look. He'll toss it. There's some room. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. They'll run it. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Absolutely perfect. His opening drive gives them 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Raging Cajuns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We get a look at Shelton Sampson Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and
receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
At midfield, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. And the Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Cajuns! A great catch and run for 6. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Running to Green. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Spins away from the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 15. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Now on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Finds a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds. The nice gain on the run. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Now they're going to throw it. Bring in the heat. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. The short hands, it's Sampson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. Might have a chance. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Snags it, and there's running room. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Hand off for Brown. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On first down, it's Brown again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, we knew. This game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Louisiana! What a grab in the end zone for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the lone running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Now the play fake. Fires left. With the catch, it's Mitchell. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Andrews. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he makes the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He's now up to 77 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Here comes the heat. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires left side, it's Smith. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Tulane's head coach told me at the half they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Andrews. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Smith takes the handoff. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. They'll move the tight end. Oh, better look. Maybe some room here. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A give to Brown. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. looking downfield on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Raging Cajuns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Raging Cajuns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got to run it now. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. It's Graves. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Polly.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. The quick out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Andrews. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he...
Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Just a step away from taking that one to the house, and what a way that would have been to end the third quarter. Pretty good anyway as we head to the final period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. The give is to Smith. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. Tried everything in his power to get that final yard, but they got him out of bounds and get the fourth down stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Second down coming up. Trying play action. He'll try to do it himself. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short of the line to gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Thrust that arm out. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 30.
This offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. That's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Baptiste. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they... Nice and convert. Keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Got it. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Tulane right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have it. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. The 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Could be an alley. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. This is a designed run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Baptiste. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. This defense leaving nothing to chance, stripping away and jumping on that football, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They're just going to watch that clock tick down to 0, Jesse, as they run it out here.
It's just a matter of formalities now for this offense. Running the victory formation, go take a shower, talk to coach, go see the parents and girlfriend, and go to dinner.
So frustrating on the other side of the defense, knowing they can't stop the clock, knowing this ball game's over.
Smith takes the handoff. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. We waited so long to start the seat, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
In the first game,